I'm willing to bet most people aren't aware of how bad the United States government is treating the people who lost their home in the Maui fire. See, as a result of the Maui wildfire, 2,207 homes in Lahaina burnt down. And I'm sure that you would imagine there's a lot of reconstruction going on, but you'd be wrong.
Well, see for yourself. What is it, 5 months after the fire? Nothing's been done.
Yes, welcome back. There is something going on in Hawaii. I don't know if you have seen this update on the Lahaina Maui fire devastation zone in Hawaii. They have been abandoned and forgotten.
Reporting live and direct from Oluwalu on Maui, since no one else is going to do it. That is where they're doing construction to dump the debris from Lahaina into. Right there is the ocean. That's brown right now because we just had heavy rain. Can you see it? That brown water is just from a heavy rain. Can you imagine what the runoff is going to be like when there's toxic shit in the mountain right next to the water? And when I say toxic shit, I'm referring to all the nasty chemicals that they have inside of all of that debris. The rest of that is ashes of people who passed away. The mayor and governor decided that Oluwalu was going to be the place for dumping of all of these things. First they said temporarily, then it changed to permanently, and now it's back to temporary. And they've clearly already started the construction. There's a vote this Friday on the 12th that determines whether or not that's going to be used as a temporary site. But if they're already building on it, haven't they already made up their minds? It's pretty much done. It's been decided without Native Hawaiian input, especially the residents of Oluwalu. There's only a handful of Native Hawaiians in Oluwalu left. So because there's such a small group of them, they're overlooking them completely. They know they're there.
I don't know why the US government is doing this. According to this tweet, the Maui wildfire happened 5 months ago and the people of Maui are still suffering. The Biden administration is actively helping the banks steal land from the people. Here is where it stands. US government won't allow insurance adjusters to take pictures of visit homes so they can approve insurance payout to people lost home. The city won't approve a single permit so people can rebuild. The banks are still charging a mortgage and people are falling behind and the banks are going to take possessions of the land. Is this building back better? This person asks. This is concerning, right? I reported a lot of videos exposing what was going on and a lot of people actually saw this. It is important we take an exclusive look into what is going on. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. And if possible, please share this video.
People who lost their home in the Maui fire. See, as a result of the Maui wildfire, 2,207 homes in Lahaina burnt down. And I'm sure that you would imagine there's a lot of reconstruction going on, but you'd be wrong. See, since the Maui wildfire, not a single building permit has been approved. Not one. Oh, and I'm sure you'd also think that all the people that had their homes burned down were going to be receiving insurance payouts. And you're probably thinking that the only reason they haven't received those insurance payouts is because of the evil insurance companies don't want to pay them. But you would be wrong again. See, the insurance companies haven't been able to pay anything because the United States government won't even allow the insurance adjusters into the area, where all they want to do is go in there and verify that these buildings have burned down. They want to verify how extensive the damage is for each of the homes that they insured. And for a lot of these homes, it would be as easy as them driving up, taking a picture of a burnt down property, therefore verifying that that home no longer exists, and then they could cut a check. But the US government won't let them do that. And the US government won't let anybody rebuild. And here's the wildest part. Because the insurance adjusters can't verify that these homes burnt down, and because the United States government won't approve a single fucking building permit, all of these people are still paying their mortgages. These people no longer have homes. But because they're not approving building permits and they're not letting the insurance adjusters in, the banks are still charging these people a mortgage. These people are paying on houses that don't even exist, and many of them are getting foreclosed on. Like, imagine how ridiculous that is. Your house burnt to the ground. Your insurance company wants to go out there. They want to go see the burnt down house, take a picture, and cut you a check. But the government, in the interest of helping people, I guess, won't let them do that. So the banks get to keep collecting the mortgage payments. And if you can't make the mortgage payments on the house that isn't even for, they get to foreclose on the property. And now the bank owns the land where your house used to be. And all of this is happening because the government will not approve any building permits and won't even let the insurance adjusters in. But yeah, you guys keep celebrating that Biden visited there for 4 hours. I'm sure that's some comfort to these people.
Yes, and yet they talk about Build Back Better on daily basis. It is insane to see what is happening. If they cannot do something now, I don't think they will do tomorrow. It is high time the people living in this place should realize, and they should be able to make a better decision who will be the president. Because if they still take the decision to vote him, the same thing will continue. Just imagine you are not allowed to take a picture on your property. The ban owns the land. A lot of people are actually putting out videos about this. I thought the situation was okay until I had to do research to realize it is even worse than I thought. It saddens my heart to see what is happening. When I take a look at this tweet update, I get asked all the time how the rebuilding is going on in Lahaina, where you will see for yourself. What is it? 5 months after the fire, nothing's been done, no rebuilding. They put some beautiful kid painting right here to color you, to make it nice and bright with colors, but no rebuilding has started whatever. Meanwhile, people are still have to pay mortgages and are getting eviction notices even though their house burned down and they haven't gotten money from the insurance company yet because they are dragging their... This is ridiculous. Watching this governor on Twitter the other day, he is making like things are bouncing back. The rebuilding process is going on. Meanwhile, the people actually seeing this, they are reporting a total different story. So, and I don't trust these people. I trust people reporting like this. Reasons, I don't always like to use the mainstream media videos because they always like to favor them.
Once people understand that they're going to be given a fair market value for their short-term rental, which is a lot of money, and the tax break, this is a good opportunity for people to put their hand up and say they want to support local families and to enter into this plan, because once we have housed everyone, other people will not actually have as good a deal, honestly, and they will have done something very special for all of the people here on Maui.
Hey everybody, aloha from Maui.
Well, hello